printing up our junk removal gift voucher for Blue Star Mothers of Fredericksburg, a veterans organization that helps military service members who have deployed or are currently deployed. I designed this flyer myself, and for those of you who have watched one of my previous videos where I talk about using gift vouchers as a way to, one, help your community with a much needed service, and in my particular case, I love helping veterans, so I'm donating $125 of junk removal at no charge to whoever wins my gift voucher through a silent auction. But number two, it also gets your name out there, guys. And like I said in the previous video, if all I do is remove, because I'm giving away 3 of these vouchers, if all I do is remove $125 of junk 3 times for 3 deserving recipients, then I'm all good with that. But what has happened in the past, and I talked about this in one of my previous videos, is that when you end up going to the customer's home, or in this case, the winning recipient's home, to remove one single item, typically they're going to ask for additional items to be removed, of which you can charge for. Now, the value I assigned to my vouchers is $125. There's a front side and a back side. The back side has my terms and conditions, and what I'm going to do is print the front side, and then on the flip, I'm going to print that as well. And that being said, guys, I designed this junk removal voucher myself, but I could not have done it without my wonderful HP DesignJet T520 printers. These things are awesome. They're large format printers, of which I have 2. And you can add sheet paper, or you can actually add roll paper to print banners and stuff like that. And guys, I'm self-taught when it comes to graphic arts. And I didn't just learn this stuff yesterday. It has been through diligence and determination over the last 10 years or so. I started to teach myself all about graphic arts and design when I was a military recruiter. Nobody else was using ads or banners or online marketing material, and I realized that if I wanted to be one of the top recruiters, if I wanted to make my job easier, if I wanted to mass communicate, I had to be innovative, I had to think out of the box, and I had to invest in myself as well. And I had to teach myself the skills that I would normally, that you and I would normally pay a graphic designer, you know, some outrageous amount. But through diligence, the determination, and just starting with what I had, guys, I was able to become, I guess, somewhat of an expert. And not just competent, but I know graphic arts extremely well. I can make logos, I can make flyers. But you have to be innovative, guys, and you have to be teachable. And if you're growing your junk removal business, guys, like I always say, make yourself uncomfortable, because I made myself uncomfortable because I didn't want to pay a lot of money to a graphic designer to print up stuff that I needed to grow my recruiting business, if you will. So over time, guys, I made myself uncomfortable. Late nights, early mornings before work, I would get up, sometimes at 4:30 a.m., and I committed to myself that at least 3 mornings per week, and guys, I'm not an early riser, but at least 3 mornings per week, I would get up and I would put in 2 hours, 3 times a week. So a total of 6 hours per week to teach myself how to be confident in graphic arts, design. And then I also could not do the types of things that I do without a MacBook versus a PC. I've used PCs for years, love MacBooks. And since we're on the subject of what I cannot do without, one of my greatest instruction manuals, guys, one of the instruction manuals that I think will help you, because I know it's helped me as well, is the Instruction Manual for Life. And when I can't find the answers, guys, I look at my life's instruction manual and I'm able to find the answers. As well as, if you're in the junk removal business, guys, you should get Schroeder's Antiques Price Guide. They carry just about every, not all, but a lot of different antiques that you might run into in your junk removal business. You never want to toss something that has value that you could resell, which often happens in junk removal. We often come up on items that have a monetary value, but because we're not versed in antiques and what's what as far as value is concerned, we oftentimes sell them and lose money. So it looks like this one is done printing. All right, guys, here you go. Here is the front of the voucher, and then the winning bidder turns the voucher over to see the terms and conditions. I'm going to precisely cut around the edge of these gift vouchers, put them in a really beautiful and prestigious golden envelope, and then deliver them to Blue Star Mothers of Fredericksburg so that they can include them in their silent auction.
Rock me, rock me, rock, rock steady. Rock me, rock me, rock.